Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. That was bad. Are you okay?
Yeah.
It grazed your ankle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly the problem. Watch out. Well, we're back again. This time I've brought my intrepid co-explorer, Nari and we're gonna this time try to make it to the cliff face. Yesterday's attempt was a spectacular failure in that we didn't get to the bottom of the cliff, we got to the top, and it just doesn't get any more backwards than that. Let's get up to the secondary pump house and we'll check for blackberries. I had a couple yesterday, they were delicious. There's some berries. It's not like they've been picked over, but they're just not, they're not in the best.
I feel like they need a couple more days.
Yeah, some of them are better than others. This one is, I'll eat it. Bon appetit. Actually, you know, there's a couple down here.
That was good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, blackberries. This one looks like maybe a worm got to it or something. Down the hatch.
There you go.
Delicious. Yeah. What was it when we left? About 2 something?
I have no idea.
It's kind of the brightest hours of the day. Yeah, see somebody up there with their arms outstretched, taking it all in. If we take the same trail I took yesterday, there was no spurs off to the right. We're just gonna wing it. Once again, crossing into forbidden territory, the poison pandemic zone. I wonder if that's the easier way to get in. On that side of the fence, there's less shit in the way. Oh well, next time. The other thing I forgot to bring was a trash bag. I've been cleaning up a little bit as I find it. A somewhat eloquent statement constructed from simple materials. A couple of fungi hanging off there. What's the plural of fungi? Fungi? I don't know. Fungi amongi? Just beautiful time of day to scout out the trail to the base of the cliff. And if you've been following along at home, you'll know that yesterday's attempt resulted in a reversal of finding the base of a cliff, but yet the top of the cliff in a paradoxical, ironic outcome. This is what I'm talking about, people. That's a 2-gallon jug of Crystal Springs, Crystal Geyser, whatever the hell it is. Autofocus. I don't understand why it's just impossible, it seems. Or it's like going to the casino. It's like a, 50-50 chance of it being in the correct focus. Anyways, here's the turnoff, the unmarked secret trail. And we're a little to the left of being perpendicular to being underneath the peak, which is now obscured by all of the trees and the foliage. Let's see what my intrepid hiking companion, Nari Centauri, has to say. This is the turnoff, the infamous hidden secret way, but it's not that secret. Let's head on up. Yeah. It wouldn't be Rattlesnake Ledge without just a profuse amount of trash on the trail, even on the back trail. It's disappointing. It's one of these kind of trails, tree roots and loose gravel, and like walking through spider webs and stuff. Still yet nothing leading off to the right. I figure maybe I missed it yesterday, but I'm starting to get the feeling that it doesn't exist. I can see the cliff face through the trees. It's very close. And with some bushwhacking, we'd be on it, but I don't want to bushwhack through this. I'm not gonna do it. Just not today. I have no equipment to make that a pleasurable experience, so forget that. And when we come down, we can come down the, a more civilized route. We don't need to come down this way. This is the quick way. Plus, I figure, I'm gambling here. I'm trying to get over there. And I saw a trail on Google Maps, and I checked out Bing Maps too, because their maps can sometimes be better. And you can make out a trail that follows the curve of the base of the cliff. Where is it? Where is that trail? I can't find it. If you look carefully, sometimes you find stocking stuffers for the coming holiday season. It's missing the clasp.
Easy fix.
Easy fix.
Thanks.
There you go. That was recently lost, maybe? Oh, who knows? This is kind of like panning for gold. This gravel keeps shifting anytime somebody walks on it.
Look at this.
That was there yesterday too, that little rock. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah. Somehow I missed the turn at Albuquerque. There's a pink marker right here, and there's hard stone right there. I don't know how I missed this. This trail, if you examine it, is almost nothing. It's at best an abandoned deer trail. So we are going to bushwhack off in this direction. I don't know whether it's good to go here or maybe 20 more feet up, because I see hard rock there too. So I don't know, but I'm inclined to go right here because this looks at least passable, and passable is hard to come by up here because we're just in the thick of it. Look at that guy. Yeah. Come here, you want some food? You're one of these friendly types, huh? Maybe. The pika, I think. Pika. Some kind of ground squirrel. We found it. It's in bad shape. Keep your eyes out for pokey things near your eyes. But we did find it. It's a very... Oh man, look at this.
Whoa.
This is
God, so cool.
This is exactly where I wanted to go. Well, one of us is gonna die, so you don't want that to happen. This is straight up, straight down. And the other problem we're gonna run into is this kind of shit. Now, this hits you in the head, and you're gonna, you're not gonna walk down. Yeah, let's walk along it and see what there is to see.
I'm scared of heights, so I don't know if I'm too far.
That's okay. I'm afraid of stupid people, so I think together we'll make a great team. Stupid people are up above us, and us scaredy cats, this is great though. Listen to this. Nobody, listen. Well, not really much of an echo, but it's pretty cool. We did it. My mom is probably one of my biggest fans on YouTube, so she'll appreciate that the leaves are turning red on that maple. Is that a maple? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, pretty cool. There's probably only 1 or 2 people up there, and I doubt that they're, the idiots, the normal plebes that crawl around up there and like kick stuff off and whatever. Oh, but we do have a goal in mind. If we can get to the interpretive sign that got thrown off the cliff probably 30 years ago, that would be cool to get a picture of that. Look at this. Straight up, man. Yeah, nobody's been on this trail recently. Look at this little violet flower. It's coming out of this moss, some kind of an alpine moss. I don't know what kind of flower this is. It's very pretty. I see them a lot. You kind of see them kind of croaking now. They're starting to dry up. I don't know what that is. Maybe my mom can chime in down in the doobly-doo. Leave a comment, please. What else did I see up here that's unusual? There's chain right there. So S&R came in here, I would imagine, did that to retrieve the body. Yeah, as it happens. Can you imagine? Can you imagine falling? Imagine falling off of that and then you're like, oh, and then bam, you hit hard right here. Pretty much get the wind knocked out of you and probably your consciousness, which is good because you don't want to live through that. You don't want to experience that. Probably not. Okay, so this is going down, so let's see what's going on here. Look at this crack. Look at this rock. This wants to go someday. It's
Oh my God, that's amazing.
This whole thing is just barely holding together. Just barely. We're a long way from the peak. The peak, look at how far down this goes. Oh man, we're underneath all this rock. It seems like a big deal, but this is the lower part of the peak. Yeah, there's some climbing gear right there. A bolt.
I see that.
There's a bolt with a loop. Yeah, there's climbing rope over there. Interesting. And I do see a red reflector off in the distance. Well, this is a decent trail. Let's just take a walk here for a sec. So what are we looking at down here? We've got a number of lines. There's a cliff right here. I'm basically on the edge of it, and this tree and all this stuff is kind of holding it together. So this is also a very bad spot to be. You can see here that this is a super sketchy trail. It's made out of this crumbled up granite and whatnot. There are clip-in points there and there, so normally, they're all along here really. There's lots of places to attach a safety line, of which we don't have, and so usually I'm the guy who's complaining about everybody littering and all the idiots up here, so I don't want to be that guy who becomes the idiot and litters the mountain with my own body. So, and you know, that could be bad for you. So, well, but basically my original intent was to get to the bottom of, see that grassy bit over there, that rock? That is directly underneath the peak of Rattlesnake Ledge, and at the bottom of that is where you're gonna find like treasure, you know, old phones. There's probably 10 or 20 iPhones over there. Yeah, well, I'll tell you how to get over there. Now I'm pretty confident about how to do it, but I'm not gonna go this way. This is game over right here. This is game over. The cliff, the camera doesn't do it justice, and neither does the eyeballs, and that's the problem, is that it's very hard to see, but where my hand is, that's a drop off right there. There's nothing there, and you don't get to, you know, Command Z that. You're not gonna be able to rewind the tape. Once you go over the side, that's it. So fuck that. We're not doing that. It's not worth it. But it would be cool to do some like modern archaeology of detritus and go over there. So we'll do that. We'll save that for a different day. I don't think I have the muscle to, you know, go down the trail. It's just an eighth of a mile away. It's just like, we passed it. And yesterday I came up with the dog. We got down to probably somewhere down in that region. Well, so I have a good inkling as to where it's at, but I want to see, there's the interpretive sign is down there. Some kids threw it off, you know, 30 years ago. There used to be a sign, big sign too, like the size of a...
What does it say?
Oh, you know, it's got like a big photograph of the whole panorama, you know, like, this is, you are here, that kind of a thing. So, this is pretty fucking cool though. Look at this. Like, look at the spider that's right here. This spider has choice real estate. Look at the view that this guy's got. Damn. Yeah, this is like, this whole, it's all crumbly and it's hot too, it's warm. It's just been cooking all day.
Cooking up.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Come on.
We're going up this way?
Yeah, we're gonna go up this way.
Oh boy.
You didn't want to go that way, did you?
No. The car is on the little road? That's so cool.
Yeah, that's I-90 way over there. There's Mount Washington, and here's the rolling plateau of trees that basically is holding back all the lake water up there. We are about the same elevation as that lake, I reckon, right about there. Not Rattlesnake, but Chester Morris, which is up there, which is where Seattle gets all its water, good amount of it, so that they can have, you know, fluoridated teeth brushing water down in Ballard. It's very important. It's nice here. It's nice. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. I don't know if I would really come back this way ever again without like proper equipment and training and, you know, gear. And SNR comes up here, they close off the trails so that nobody's kicking shit off the side of this thing, and that's really my concern at the moment. It's just getting brained. We're gonna try to find a civilized way off the mountain because this is redonkulous. It's been good, but now it's time.
Wow, I like this part up here.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we came in. It looks
Yeah.
so different.
That's pretty neat. Oh, there's a little trash. I guess if I have a spare pocket, I can take that. A little bit of trash out of here. Nicely done. Neither one of us got brained.
Good.
God, I almost brained Dave once I kicked a rock loose up on granite.
Oh, yeah.
I was a good half mile, maybe, yeah, I was a half mile above him. And it was a rock about the size of my shoe, maybe a little bigger. And it started to go, and it was too late. It was it was going, it was tumbling. And I yelling down to them, Rock, take cover. And Dave swears it went within a foot of his head. It went right between the two of them. Yeah, we're gonna go onwards and upwards a tad bit more so that we can go downwards without having to go down this. So we're just gonna go, go, go. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. That was bad. Are you okay?
Yeah,
It grazed your ankle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly the problem. Watch out. Yeah, sorry. Oh, well, shit, there's another little deer trail. That's probably a better one. Sorry about that. I was
That's okay.
not cool. Not cool. All right, so now you get an idea.
Oh yeah,
You go there, you go there, you go there. I'm tempted to go down this way. Down seems like a nice choice. I don't, if you want to go up a little higher, it's kind of neat. We're not too far from the actual top. If you want to go up to the top,
Sure, we can do that.
get some air. Okay.
Oh goodness.
You want to get a picture of it or not? He's gonna take off any sec.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I see that box getting here. I see that. What do you got in that box? Hey, little bud. I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but you kind of have to duck down and go into this shady area. And it's cool. It's like 10 degrees cooler in here. Isn't that nice?
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Wait for the ISO to catch up. Okay. Oh yeah. Now I think that's one of these little alpine madronas with the red bark.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
I'm pretty sure maybe somebody watching the video that knows a bit more about horticulture and whatnot can correct me. It's dangerous up here still. You kick a rock loose and you're gonna impale your friend, break somebody's ankle. Kick that rock loose, just like I did down there. It's just stupid accidents. Well, I'm underneath this alpine madrona now. Mom, you gotta chime in on the comments and let us know what this is. It's got these little pumpkin looking fruit, little tiny berries, little tiny, they're just the little tiniest things. There's a bunch of them. I don't know what they do. It's beautiful, just gorgeous. Absolutely freaking, it's like crawling through somebody's bonsai garden.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Up, up, up. Look at this. More bullshit. Well, today I'm shooting with a cardboard mat box. With this little camera. And so far, I think it's a better picture.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I can't tell if this is in focus or not. Hold on. Well, we did it. We found part of the base of the cliff.
Woohoo.
The southern part. Probably the most dangerous part because the trail is not well defined. It's hard to find. There's no reason to be down there. We should not have been down there, but I wanted to find it and see it for myself. We still have missed the mark. We haven't gotten to the base of the cliff that's underneath the peak of Rattlesnake Ledge, so that remains to be accomplished. It's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow, unless we make it happen tomorrow. But I'm pretty happy with what we came up with today, which was to at least get to the base of the cliff in some fashion and see what there is to see. And yeah, it's dangerous as hell. It's completely accessible by anybody, and it's deadly. There's not much else to say about it. And just walking around up here could be deadly to somebody walking around down there. There's so much loose rock, and you saw earlier, I almost put a rock into your shin. It came very close to doing so. And we're within, 10 or 15 feet of each other, and you can get an injury from just a tumbling rock. Standing here, some clown up there decides to throw a big rock. It happens all the time. People are like, look, and just because they can move a rock, and they decide to move the rock, and now the rock is going down the mountain. Happens all the time. Everybody I hike with almost gets injured by something that I do. I hate to say it, but it's true. We just end up in these situations. I love these things.
I know.
God.
Me too.
It's a good 3-minute video you got there. Look at how green that water is. Look at how many people are down there. It's like Venice Beach. Seattle needs to rename this entire area to Venice Beach, because that's what it's become. You know, there's people down there pumping iron. Every 6 feet there's a boombox with the Spotify playlist. It's a cacophony. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
See, now you can see somebody sitting up there. She's up there. We're gonna go right up here.
Oh gosh, there's a cross right there.
Yeah, that's been here a while. Yeah. Well, pay our respects to people that have come up here and had the unfortunate. I tell you though, this ain't a bad place to die if you're gonna be a ghost and haunt a place. This is right up my alley. And this is how it happens. You come over here to the edge, you're a little drunk. Maybe you decide, oh, I'm gonna go down there and fetch my friend's iPhone that they dropped. It ain't worth it. It isn't worth it. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. Somebody.
I looked down.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I see a Coca-Cola can right there. I'm gonna try to fetch that over here. And there's some trash down here too, but it's not my business to go get it. Not right now. Seattle's most dangerous park, Rattlesnake Ledge. Yeah. This is recent. I don't recall seeing this yesterday, and I walked up this. So, is there another one? A water bottle? Fuck these people. Whoa, fuck. Here. I mean, the last thing you really want here is a chain link fence, right? That's kind of defeats the whole point of it. But the other problem is that they make it too easy, and sometimes mom and dad isn't here, and you're just one misplaced foot from a pretty clear and present danger. Here's all this loose gravel. Look at that. This is where it happens too. It's loose gravel, and off you go. Off you go. A lot of water bottles down there. Bags of chips. Probably an iPhone or two, maybe. This is a bad spot. This is a particularly bad spot with all this loose gravel. Not my favorite. Or, you're walking backwards with the camera. Also a dumb move. So, let's see if there's any more trash over here that I can get. Let's see. There's another spot. Plenty of trash down there. I'm not gonna go get it though. And there is the shadow of the rock way down in the trees. And if I was a little bit bigger, I might be able to contribute. This is a good spot here, but it's just one of those things. There's a mask down there, and then the dangerous seam. It's probably okay up to a point.
I'm really scared.
Yeah?
Let's go back up.
You can get down there. People do it. People go. It's 1,000 times more tolerable right here. It's just beautiful. And we got that lovely southerly wind. Southerly? Northerly. It's blowing from the north. I never could understand that. There's the East Peak up yonder.
You gone up there before?
Yeah, I was up there earlier this week with the dog. This is another one of those spots where the camera doesn't really capture the sheer magnitude of the situation. It's just dirt. It's just loose dirt, basically. It's crazy. These guys are safe. Those guys are safe. Most of the time, I think people are safe, but man. Oh, fuck. We're heading down. It's Friday afternoon. It's got to be, 4 something or other right about now?
I don't know.
It feels like about that. Interesting hike, though.
Very fun. Saw lots of good critters.
Yeah.
Some treasures.
Critters, and saw a part of the mountain I've never seen before. Probably, it's hard to say what's the most dangerous. It's all pretty bad. Yep. Rattlesnake Public Park. And I never want to see chain link fence or anything up here, but my God, they got to make this trail. They ought to just let it go to hell and make it, just let it get overgrown and blockade the main trail. Because look at this, You could practically push a shopping cart up here. Any way to capture just the pure solitude, the afternoon sun, the dappled sunlight. There's not a real obvious spot until you're almost past it, and it's this. Main trail, 8 foot wide. You know, roll your shopping cart up, no problem. Roll everything up on a dolly or hand truck. And now this is back to what the trail used to be like, which is a proper woodsy trail. Keep out the riffraff. No, I think this is a pretty healthy forest. A lot of this wood is, these trees aren't they're not dying like the ones in our neighborhood. Like they're dying of natural, you know.
Why are ours dying?
There's some kind of a beetle, is what I have heard about. The arbor people.
I know that's not what they are.
Say it again.
They look like huckleberries but deformed, or they look like little peppers.
Little peppers.
Little pepperoncini.
So what's the leaf shape? Because I think Grandma,
tell us what it is, little pepper.
Yeah, what are these? What is this? It's full of these spikes. These thorns are all over it, but they're kind of soft. They're not the kind, I don't know what it is. It's orange, so I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. You can probably boil it down and make it into some kind of like, you know, tincture, a spell. Yeah. I wonder if you backlight it, that could be pretty cool too, with the sun. Look. I don't know, this camera doesn't really do it justice. So a tree like this with this kind of sap spilling out of it, if you're ever out here for an extended period, it's good to know where at least a couple of these are, where you can get some material to seal up holes with if you have to construct something to hold water. And you take a little bit and rub it, and it'll clean your skin and make your skin sticky as well. I'm so curious as to what they are.
So cool.
I think they're like I don't know what they are. They must have some wicked cool name though, like, you know, witch's staff, or, you know, something like, you know, like demon finger, you know, or like devil's pouch, something, I don't know. Come on, let's get out of here. They're all over right here. I think they're a mushroom of some kind. I don't know.
They're so cool. I touched it.
Oh, well, I think they have psychotropic properties. I think you're
Psychotropic?
I think you're about to find out. It's a very short, quick high. It may take place in the blink of an eye, but it happens. See, back onto the freeway. Feels so much better. Might as well be paved. Yeah, I was pointed out that I'm taking the wrong way through the heavily fortified barrier. Yeah, this is much...
Sandbag. I needed one of those.
Much easier. There you go. Rattlesnake 3 times in 1 week. Not too bad. My legs feel pretty good. My knees are they're a little wobbly in the morning lately, but it is an easy hike down.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
It's fun. We did find the cliff, at least part of it. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. I feel like I've sort of redeemed myself. The little shack where the little old man lives, in that shack. And
Wizard man.
When his wife was alive, she would bake little pies and she'd set them to cool on the windowsill of the shack. They lived there.
Little children would come and steal the pies.
Well, they set them out on purpose for that very reason, because that was a way to sort of have kids without all the hassle, you know, life.